Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. It's been a pretty easy Sunday for me. I got no real complaints. Good to be getting back into some Pillars of Eternity for sure. What about you all? Do anything special with your Sunday? I spent most of the time hanging around with my family, worked on a video for a little bit, but that was about it. Nothing crazy today. Nothing crazy. That's just the way I like it too. I don't need things to be any more excited than they already are. Thank you very much. What up, Ryan? What up, Pepsi? What up, Pepsi? How are all of you? Hope you're doing well. Hope your Sunday has went well. And in our last stream, what did we do? We actually did a lot. We finished multiple faction quests, and we went around Andra's gift a bunch. And in fact, now I think we're running around in the water section, right? Running around the water section to figure out what happened to the little boy, and then to also recover some cargo for one of the other quests. And now I finally have a firebrand available. So I'm gonna add one more other object that's gonna give me more firebrand, and then that'll give me 6 casts of it throughout my playthrough. Very, very exciting. I can already see that is going to do a lot to increase my damage output, and I do not have nearly all of the bells and whistles that are going to make my character very, very dangerous. So this is super cool all the way around. What up, Randall? How are you, man? Hope you had a nice Sunday, dude. A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around a dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Reach toward the soul. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrollable rage. It's okay. I'm here to help you. The soul flickers and ripples toward you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty mast. Women with painted faces weave between men stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He said it'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when you tried to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, 2 men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's back against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in abused strays, and your hollow-born sister. That time father took her from her splintering cradle into the filled wash bin. You were brave that day. A knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm, and a muddy boot sails towards your face. Then everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. You did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. Derrin's soul absorbs this thought and ebbs in the ocean mist around the dock. A young boy's corpse. Take the dagger. The boy's small hands are rigid in death, but you pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to have belonged to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel. That is unfortunate.
Of course.
Can't complain. That's awesome. Randall, glad to hear it, dude.
Cast light in dark places.
In dark places. Very, very unfortunate. Why are they not going faster? Thank you. Oh, there was enemy right in front. Yeah, that's what I remember from before. So let's see. Animat, and a rain blight. Okay.
Hey.
My fire should work fine here. So let's just. Ooh, there's a lot of these people. You all are not immune to confuse. So, or to charm rather. So let's charm you. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. It did hit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
What?
Whoa, you couldn't do it? Hold on. There we go. How about that? There we go.
Yes.
And then you all. So are you, if, let's see, water, but that should, you should still take some damage from cold, right? So hopefully that's the way it works. We'll see in a minute. Oh, you're all the way in the back. Is there a way to get this where, there we go. You don't have to, yep. There we go. Oh, you can attack from range. That kind of sucks. Can we put a stop to that? Oh, no. That's not cool. And it interrupted him. Oh, he's immune. So I interrupted him, but that was all I could do. Ah, yikes. That wasn't cool either. Wow, that was not cool. Eder, let's go ahead and deal with you. Can't knock him prone, but there we go. Oh, he's blind. What got messed up there? That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's take off that. All right, now. Yeah. Why did I do that again? He cannot be charmed or dominated. They cannot be charmed or dominated. Leave that alone. All right. You. And you. And then, yeah, that's the only way. Sure, let's do it. Woo, 39 on 1. I like that. And then you, let's do this. And then, okay, back to you again. 46%, 63. Immune to something. Blessing, range attacker, range attack. Aloth gets to do something. I really want you to get your raw damage up. So let's just do that.
Following your
Much as it pains me. Here. Let's stop these attacks from being able to just target me all the freaking time. 33%. I don't like that. But unavoidable apparently, so let's just take it. And 31%, 68%. Oh, they're immune to the damage type she's doing. Oh, I didn't pick up on that before, so I should attack you because she doesn't even have. She could stab, but interesting. 30%, you're 50%, 13, right, these blights are different. And you're immune to that too, okay. A lot of immune stuff going on here, apparently. Let's see. Can I? Yep, I can get all of them at the same time. Let's do that. What's up, plan? I found the turn-based mode button on the epic release. Nice, the one over on the right. Oh, crap. I thought that was Kana. I messed that up. It's all good, though. Yeah, that's fine. You. Now, let's see.
I wish you no harm.
All right, so it works on them, but not particularly well, unfortunately. We have not killed any of them as of yet, so do that. And then you, just 33%, unfortunately. Good enough.
How may I help?
Do. Let's see. Beautiful.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. I wish you no harm.
Okay, this is not going well for her at all. Tiny button didn't even notice. Yeah, it's easy to miss for sure. For sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine. And then, sure, that'll help. Oh, well. There we go. Let's see. Get you over here closer. And that's all? Didn't do any more than that, huh? All right. 45%. Don't know for him. So here. Oh, there we go. That'll have to do. Like that. Still 2 for you. Good enough. And then you.
No blood.
Yeah, little pinpricks, unfortunately.
How may I help?
Decent in for a walloping. Yes. No prisoners.
Firebrand is no joke. I'm a fan of that.
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this.
That helps.
I shall end this.
Hey.
What's up, Fami? That lasts till 12 a.m. till noon. What do you mean? What's up, dude? Everywhere I looked, it said Epic's release wasn't getting it. Oh, right. So you had it on Epic instead of Steam, but it still went to Epic? That's weird. If they have it on the Epic Store, why wouldn't it be on console, I wonder?
Let's highlight. Yes.
And whoo, that was a nice amount. What? Oh, that's weird because I hit him for 43 burn damage and he hadn't died, and then he just fell over. I wonder what actually killed him. But all right, good enough. Good enough.
Nice and quiet.
How do I get this? Barnacles encrust the hull of this breached boat. Something the jagged Audra fingers most likely has clawed deep rifts in the wood. Whoever tried to sail through them must have been desperate or inexperienced. Console is a different beast. Interesting. But I thought there are games that don't end up going to PC, but they do end up going to the Epic Store. So I kind of considered it to be like similar. What up, Barb? How are you? Where's my best girl, Palagina? I decided to do different new things in this run. I've always had Palagina on my runs, and so this time I'm going without her. This is part of the cargo, I assume. Okay. And then there's you all. Wait, you're the one who cannot be confused, right? Yeah, let's just go. Oh, are they? Oh, we have to go around to get to them anyway. Oh, I didn't realize that. Didn't realize that at all, actually. Oh, it takes a while to get that going. Didn't realize that either. Ooh, I might have to start this over. This is going to start very, very poorly. That knockdown, I don't understand why they wouldn't do it 2 turns and turn-based. Yeah, it's not like fighters have 30 intelligence for double duration. True. Yeah, it doesn't work nearly as well as I kind of feel like it should. That I certainly agree with. You have to be extremely strategic with the way it's used. Yeah, that's not useful, so. Hold off on that. Yes. Can you... Why are they saying I can't see? That's so weird. I can't see right over here? Okay. They're even saying I can't see over here, which is odd. All right. Well, at least there's that. Oh, not cool. Also not cool. All right, so they're not, of course, they're not treating Grieving Mother as a stopping gap. They're like, hey, lady, you're, and I keep using that on the creature who is immune. Ooh. Oh, that helps a little bit.
What is it?
No, it doesn't matter either way. So
No
we'll go with you. There we go.
What?
Talk about the update. I plan to do all the content for sure. All the content for sure. Let's back up. And there we go. And then, yeah, let's take that off, please. Fortico indeed. Yeah, she's getting hit up. She's getting hit up, and there's not much I can do about it. But she's gonna take another hit if she runs. But I'm gonna do it anyway because she needs to run. In fact, get closer to Durance.
What?
That'll work. You get closer here, and let's do some of that. Help her out a little bit,
Well,
and then
no
there we go.
prisoners! No prisoners!
There we go,
Aye?
like that. Let's see.
I shall deal with this one.
Crush. What triggers? Deep booming. Raw tech, please. What are you talking about? How did you build Grieving Mother? For debuffing. Debuffing and
I wish you no harm.
so what is happening there? Oh, is grazing because of high defense? Is that what it is? Okay.
What?
But it can hit. Debuffing and really charming. You went kind of roguish with her? Yeah, no, I keep her in the back. I plan to have her using a hunting bow. Durance. Let's go ahead and do that because Grieving Mother isn't in the best spot. Phantom. Use. Yeah, there we go. Put a pause on what he's got going on.
You're not
And then
getting
you
through
could
me.
help. Yep.
Well,
And then you could deal with all them. There we go.
Yes?
And then actually no,
I
here
shall deal
you.
with this one.
He's doing only crush damage. What determines
I wish you no harm.
if he's going to do
Forticore! What?
what do you call it? Whether or not he's going to deal the raw damage that I want him dealing. I'm confused. Which style-bound weapon is better on her, the hunting bow or the one or the crossbow arbalest? I would say hunting bow because then you could put the so it's thunder something. I forgot what the exact name of the bow, but it's like some sort of hunting bow that does a lot of like thunder damage, and I feel like it's perfect for her. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check his wand and see what triggers the raw damage effect.
I shall end this.
Could do some of that.
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this.
That was 5 damage. Not all that impressive for sure. Yep. Keep you nice and stunned. Now let's get some paralyzation going too.
Leave it to me.
Well,
Not doing all that much at
Your
all.
thoughts must flow deeply indeed. I wish you no harm.
Aye?
Here, let's. There we go. And then
These
you.
are in for a walloping.
Kill
Da,
them
da, da,
all.
da, 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 da. There we
I
go.
shall end this.
Oh,
Following
she
your
could have.
Your tale ends here.
I should have.
Feeling the strain.
Whoa! What was that? Corrosive breath hit Eder for 72, hit Aloth for 94, and interrupted him. Right as soon as Durance's, well, no, actually, his consecrated ground had one more go, but still. Wow, that was kind of wild. You know what? Let's
Faru beyond
let's
sea.
let you know how exactly how we feel about that. Not knock prone.
We gotta take better care of Aloth.
Yeah, a lot definitely. I don't even blame you for going down, bro. Alright. And then we have to. Okay, but that's not close enough for him. That's fine. It's so hard for me to gauge that ability.
I wish you no harm.
What? I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
I shall end this.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not working out that well. There we go. Finally. Wow. Stormcaller. Yep. That's the one I plan to put on her, Fami. What up, Billy? How are you, dude? You wait crowd control, stealth, dual daggers? Really? Is she good at that?
Keeping an eye out.
I would feel like she's kind of squishy for that type of playthrough. What up, K-Man? Yeah, I've had a great day, man. Hope you can say the same as well. Is it usually just a % chance? What? Muscles cling to the bricks and planks. Their shells sharp enough to cut flesh. Damn, that was rough. Very, very rough. Is that all the pieces? What was it called? Fragments of a scattered fish? No. What was it called? Oh, clandestine. Found the, looks like other parts are still missing. I might be able to figure out and get a better price if I find all the missing pieces. Okay, let me look around some more. Oh, the raw damage. Thank you. The raw damage thing. So it's a % chance plus 20% raw damage. So what, he's got 20% of it will do it? Okay, all right. Well, I just got to keep trying. Just got to keep trying then. Fine. Some soulbounds are just too good on one class if you consider. That's why the Devil of Karak always gets the Night Shroud mace. Why do you like that so much on her? For that 5% chance to cast, finishing blows on hits or crits. That sounds like it would be excellent on her. Are you ever going to give us a room tour? The wall behind you looks stacked with cool stuff. Oh, you know what? Never thought about that, but sure. I wouldn't mind that. That's something I could look at doing at some point. Wouldn't mind that at all. What am I looking for that I don't have? Oh, what is this? Bingo.
Greetings.
Do you have any idea what your Animancer friend wants with this relic? She was always tinkering with these things back when we were young. I used to think she was the fool, retiring to some dusty study in Brackenbury. But after that horror on the boat, I'm thinking she made the wiser choice. Anything else you need? I've already found the missing pieces. He bristles, eyebrow rises to a peak. You mean you got past those armored monsters? I don't know how. He shakes his head. Listen, if you're willing, I'll give you this last piece. He holds up the opal. And the name of someone who'll buy it all. All I want is 200 pounds for getting the cargo here. Sound fair? Give me that opal and the name, or you'll wish those suits of armor had finished you. He shoves the opal, still warm from his hands, into yours. take it. His mouth wizards into a sullen frown and looks for Nan at the Brackenberry sanitarium. He turns away. Now leave me alone.
Well,
You'll be all right, homie. Still one more cast of
As you
this?
wish.
Beautiful. That's all I need. My day's been great, thank you. Nice. Always better you log on. Hey, it's my pleasure, man. Absolutely my pleasure. All right, let's see if we can do this a little bit better than the last one. Did you know that the soul-bound sept has a 20% chance to restore shapeshift once per encounter? No, I didn't know that. Sounds like it would be good for the druid. Oops, nope. You. Yeah, a little bit. No. Crap. That's fine.
hey,
I got as much right to stand here as the guys going into that whorehouse. They don't like what I got to say, they could go someplace else. You murdered a boy here 2 days ago. What the hell are you talking about? Even if I did kill some runt, you've got nothing to prove it. Show him the dagger you found on Derrin. This belonged to you? That's mine, all right, and no one touches my dagger and lives. Nah. I'd like to see you try. Ooh, who was that? He went straight for me too. Damn! This fool did 51 points of damage. That's kind of wild. In fact, he did 59 points of damage. Wow. He got 2 crits off that. Okay, yeah, we're definitely, in fact, hold up. Can we just, let's bring you over to our side. I like that. Do that for me. Do that for me. There we go. And yeah.
Aspect worth and
All right. And you, same with you. Work for us. We should be friends. We should be friends. Sure, you. Interesting. How many? You would just get those 2, but sure, why not? One of those guys is on the ground anyway. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the last one we do.
well,
Finally, you get to go. This build is working out lovely.
I shall.
I'm a fan. Yep, y'all do that over there, and then can we get you off? Yes, we can.
Aye?
Sure. Yeah, deal with you. We'll go ahead, get a little help over there. Why
I
not?
wish you.
yes.
Melt everything you can see.
Hey,
Can you? Yes, you can. There we go.
How may I help?
Come on now. Thank you. Ooh.
Your thoughts must flow deeply. Indeed,
And a
Shepard.
little bit more. Yep. And that's all she wrote. Nice. Very, very nice. I like the way this is working out. I like it when a build comes together.
as you wish.
What up, Ultron? How are you, dude? Oh, is this the quest with the boy in the water? Yeah. Definitely a side quest I enjoy. I mean, it's sad as all hell, but I think it's just extremely well done. Okay, let's go back to the Salty Mast. I was thinking of another wizard run, but I'm of a torn mind. Wizard is amazing in this game. Question. One class I'm worried about turn-based is monks, since I feel like that's one class that does amazing real time with Paul's purely because of how its abilities act. Like how some increase the attack speed. The attack speed isn't really the issue because the game just interprets attack speed differently. Basically, your turn is going to come up faster because you have a high attack speed. The real issue is going to be you need enemies to hit you in order to power your abilities. And it might be, and turn-based is going to allow your positioning to be much better. So you might have to work a little bit more to try to ensure enemies hit you. Like basically send your monk out first before anybody else could even be targeted to ensure they put all the focus on that character, which in turn can be dangerous. Whereas in real time, both armies are kind of just smashing together at the same time. And so it's much easier to ensure that one or two enemies are probably gonna focus on your character.
Gods keep you.
All right, I must have already told her that I dealt with the bandits. Your son is dead. Derrin was defending one of the women here from a couple of thugs. Wade seems to stare through you. My boy died while I was here. Oda, my wife, she always said I'd come to no good, but I never thought. You need to tell Oda what happened. What's the use? It's over. Our son is dead. She'll never have me back. This is where I belong. Damn. Damn. All right, so no way to convince him to come back without the resolve. All right, fine. Monks are kind of tanky in pillars, right? Zawa was damn near an off tank in your playthrough. They can be. I'm just not a fan of monk in this game. Just not a fan. Whole week of streaming. Yo, Seven's stream streak. That's awesome, Ultron. I'm glad you've been enjoying the streams, dude. What's up, Cube? The entire story overall is kind of sad. I agree, Plan. Absolutely agree with that, especially depending on how it ends. I don't know how to tell you this, but he's gone. I can't imagine your grief. Oda's mouth falls open and she stares back in shock. My boy's dead? That can't be. What happened? Derrin was defending one of the prostitutes from a couple of thugs. He was very brave, and you should be proud. She sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. Gods, how could this make it any better? I would never have let my boy die for one of those women. And yet, she chokes into her sleeve. I can only pray the gods will be kinder to him in the next life. Maybe there's hope for one of my children. After several seconds, she closes her eyes and swallows. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering. Thank you at least for bringing me answers. Here, take these. I've been saving several keepsakes for Derrin one day, but he won't need them now, and I doubt I'll have another child to pass them on to. Whew. And that's that. I always try to use every NPC at least for a time, but I really can't get to like monks in this game. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. What's up, Immortal? And I only use certain companions when they have quests that come up. But other than that, I'm not like determined to make sure I use certain companions. I'm running the monk companion as a disruptor, kind of like Mage Hunter. Do you feel like it's working well? Pillars is definitely one of the best fantasy dramas on the market. Wrath feels a bit more adventurous than Dark. Yeah. Yeah, Pillars definitely feels are darker to me. It's one of the things I really appreciated. Black Geyser, which is also clearly inspired by Pillars, feels very dark as well. I'm hoping that the next Avaria, the next game, maintains that same dark vibe, but gives it a higher quality story. We'll see how it works out. Where is... Here we go.
I suppose Cleaver's sent you down here to get me
Give him
working on
beyond
those
us
sports
research.
nights, eh?
I think this is what you've been looking for.
That's what Cleaver's been looking for anyway. If you found it, I guess I've got to start.
You don't sound too happy about this. I'm not, and I'm surprised someone as strong-willed as you is going along with it. I've made it clear to Cleaver that this is a mistake. Trying to harness souls like this is a crime against the gods, and it's bound to earn us more trouble than it saves. But Cleaver's given me his orders, so I've got to build these things as best I can. Anyway, Cleaver's told me I'm to sell you any arms or armor you might want. You won't find find better anywhere in Defiance Bay. I can promise you that. Yeah, it's working out well? Nice.
Now, time to see if that Valian was worth all that blood and copper.
He takes a polished breastplate and goes to work.
I'll be damned. To be honest, even I wasn't expecting it to work this well.
He wipes the sweat from his
Back to
brow.
it. Cleaver will want me to finish the rest of them. And it sounded like he has a job for you, too.
Show me what you have for sale. Pillars 2 is too lighthearted. I think Deathfire does a good job portraying how desperate each faction is. The bigger issue is just the general pacing. I definitely feel like Pillars 2 has a much lighter tone than the first one. I don't know if I would call it lighthearted. I think that's probably a step too far, but it doesn't feel nearly as dark and gritty as this game does. You have something that I want. Ooh, and something I could potentially get as well. Defense against prone attacks, damage reduction, freeze. No. What else do you have? Forge Master's Glove. Oh, you also got Shot in Faith. I forgot about that. So we definitely want this 5 damage reduction on burn, but more importantly, it grants Firebrand 3 per rest. So now I'm going to have 6 of them that I can use in every fight. And you also have Shod in Faith, which is something else that I wanted. Didn't even realize I'd get that from you. What is this? Drinking Horn of Moderation, worn around the neck, grants +2 intellect if your endurance is above 50%. Well, isn't that nice? All right, let all that go. What is that? When did that go? Let that, let that, let that, let that, let that, let that. That's drugs, don't need that. Let's do all that, and then let's open this up. Oh, that's gone. Don't need any of that either. Pretty sure I don't need that. Find hide armor. I don't think any of us are really going to use hide armor either. Medium armor, no. Ending, no, let that go. Refine membership. I don't think I need this, but I'm gonna hold on to it just in case. And bam, all that's gone. Beautiful. Taxes collected. Lost a little bit, but earned most of it. Cool. 2 more days for you. And then 14 hours for you. Beautiful. What's up, James? Are Sunday nights usually this low in chat? Completely random. Would you agree that Pillars has sci-fi elements? Not really. Like the whole animancy thing is basically science. Yeah, but I wouldn't call it sci-fi. That Magitech like steampunk. Yeah, closer to that for sure. But not sci-fi, no. Pillars 1 opens up to a lady with a... Pillars 1 is a great big ball of depression, but it's an excellent dramatic backdrop. I would agree. You know what makes me a bit irritated about Pillars 1 and 2? There's portraits that show Amwa with beards, but we can't pick beards. I never thought about that, but yeah, you got a good point. Okay, so now these are the gloves that I'm going to use permanently. Melee damage bonus, I guess you could take that for now. I'm also going to have Shot in Faith. So when I get low on health, there's something that I can do. Right now I'm wearing a minor cloak of protection, but I honestly don't need that. In fact, I'm gonna give myself the drinking horn because that feels very barbarian. And then in turn, I'm gonna give you the hermit hat because long term, you're the one I wanted to have it anyway. Then we're gonna go ahead, put this away, put this away, put this away. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep those or sell those. Now we got a cloak of protection. What cloak? Yeah, I want you to keep that. What are you wearing right now? Will +9. I kind of don't need that. We'll let that go. You wearing anything? You wearing anything? What are you wearing? Healing bonus, reflex +5, or will +9. I kind of feel like you could go with that. Put that away. And then minor ring of protection. Deflection +9. You got a minor ring of protection. You probably also already have that. Cool. You got a minor ring of protection. What's the other one? Overseeing. Okay. You do not have a minor ring of protection. So sure, you can wear that for now. Anything else that I'm missing? You could be sold. And you're for the Rangers. So yep, you can stay there. And let's go. Ooh. Did I miss? Oh, we need to take a rest. Okay, I'll do that. And then save. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the Andra's gift one. I don't like the painted filter Pillars puts over the portraits, and Palagina's was just a straight downgrade. Then again, the same goes for her writing in the second game. Oh, you feel like they? Oh! You're talking about in Deadfire, the way the paint just all kind of look painted like that. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember feeling like Palagina's. Oh, you know what? Palagina's was a downgrade. Palagina's portrait in Deadfire is not nearly as good as the first one. I do agree with that. What up, CJ? I got 8 hours left to work before I continue my run and get through Cad Newark. Sorry, man. That's rough.
Traveler.
Having to be at work when all you would rather do is just be able to game. But I hope work is going smooth at least. Glanfathan Soul Hunter leaves the Stronghold. When did he arrive? Has arrived seeking employment? Oh, crap. Hold on. I screwed that up. Autosave. First fires. Let's load that back up. Feel like the Cypher class is the best way to play the game. I felt that way about the first game, not so much about the second one. Ooh. I like you. We will dismiss you and hire you. There we go. I'll just gift. Fable is also a unique way of being dark. I just hope the game's good. We'll see. What did you think of the Wheatstone demo, Immortal? Definitely cool vibe with that. Yeah, man, I'm really excited for it. Really excited for it. I actually got a video coming out about that game tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm dropping a video of 16 CRPGs that I'm looking forward to this year, and that's definitely going to be one of them. Paladin Pillars 1 has a perfect portrait. Works not too bad so far. Awesome. The start of a new week, so I'll be a little busy in a couple of hours come midnight prepping the instruments. Nice. Well, at least it's going okay for now.
Hello.
Let's do this again. Rest. There we go. No updates. There we go. No news is good news. Let me just check. Did I? Nope. 5 more hours. No problem. All right. I remember this building being super, super tough. So hopefully we are built to handle it properly. We're about to see. I remember this being nothing nice. I don't feel the downgraded Palagina's portraits. I don't feel that way about any of the other ones. Like I felt like Eder's portrait was pretty good. I don't remember a Lost portrait, but I don't remember having any sort of issue with it.
Fire should settle spirits. Hello?
Oof. Yeah, Margaret's fire is needed indeed. All right, let's go ahead and do a full save. That damn Lighthouse used to piss you off. Get it to the end of Rogue Trader. I don't want it to end, but it's been a blast. That's also spooky. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Super cool game. Definitely one of my faves. Find the source of the howling noise. Okay, I'll do what I can. All right, doesn't appear that it's over here.
I'll have it in no time.
Your thoughts
Whoa.
must flow deeply indeed.
They just appear out of nowhere? Well, that's not good. Wow. That was very weird the way that came in. Do Paladins and Pillars 1 get the single target spirit nuke? Or is it late game from the DLCs? I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if that's in Pillars 1, to be honest with you. I don't remember. Okay, guess she could do that. There we go. Durance. We need some protection. So what does this do? +4 DR. Or +10 all defenses. Oh, that takes a long time though. They're all gonna get a shot. What's up, Rob? How are you, man? Yeah, that's ugly.
Hi?
All right. Well, not the best. Not the best. Not the best. Are they going to come in or stay back over there? Let's assume that they're going to come in on in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and get some of that.
Worth and wrath.
Good
Hey.
Lord. And there's like nothing we could do to stop it. Well, that certainly helps.
That's not very helpful.
That's you right here. Okay. Yep.
This. What is it?
And hey, that actually reaches you, huh? Sure. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Bring them down.
You gotta be kidding me. I don't have to do. And the worst part is, yep, he's gonna get another turn before I can move anybody out the way. This really, really sucks.
Well, bring them down. No prisoners.
And then there's nowhere she can move, so she can't even try to assist in any sort of way with this. Wow, he's going to get yet another turn, too. How do you think they'll incorporate the Watcher and previous game decisions in 3? I think it'll be a soft reboot or a proper trilogy finale. I think they're going to go the CDPR route where certain decisions just won't be accounted for.
No prisoner.
And they're gonna retcon some things. So like this is why I love to rush it to White March and pick up Ninaga's spell book. Shadow Flame is an awesome spell. Oh, is that White March Part 1 where you get it? Let's hope for a proper trilogy finale. I mean, if we get it, I would love it, but I just don't see it happening. Oh, here. You're right next to him, right? So yeah, that's a better chance of that.
Spirit waves.
Okay, can you finally move? Cause she's down, right?
Kill them all!
Nope, still won't let you move at all. That's crazy. Come on, man.
Kill them all!
Okay, fine.
That's not very helpful.
Just... we could use fire, right? But that seems to have a low chance of working. If I do this, they're all going to be able to take a shot before mine goes off. And they cannot be... Oh, wait. These guys can be confused. I didn't realize that. For some reason, I didn't think that was the case, but it is. You know what? I'm gonna... That would probably be better. Even though a bunch of them are going to be able to go beforehand. What's up, Sod? Bitches are going well, man. Just trying to figure this out. Got this guy got from the vet. She was so good up there. What up, Pulse? I'm ready for that Steam controller. Yeah, I plan to use it as well for sure. He did just attack my Barbarian? There we go. That's certainly helpful. Can you get around yet at all? How is it that Kana still hasn't been able to go after all this time? Thank you. Good Lord. Finally let me get a hit in. And I'm gonna just assume, you know what, nah, I don't believe, yeah, I figured my health was fine. Okay, you've got this. Let's let's keep those guys busy for now, and then we'll chill out. Wow, this is already rough. What is the canon ending of Pillars 2 if there is one? I don't think there is one, but I think I believe Obsidian is probably going to choose one. $1 is perfect for what it does. It does what a $200 controller does and more. What has you so excited about the controller?
Hey.
Speaking of Weepstone does look very cool. Interested in your videos of all the games you're looking forward to. Yep, it'll be out tomorrow morning. I'll be curious if there's anything I'm missing.
Leave it to me.
Interesting. Library completed, okay. Oh, is this you? Yeah, it is you. And doesn't matter which one you choose. Okay, and then it just moved forward. That was weird, but okay. Plan on blind the Steam Cube console thingy? I do. I do plan to buy it. It's you. Can we... Yeah, I kind of want to make sure that Aloth is not in his way whenever, whenever that goes down.
Following your lead.
There we go. So he can throw out another summon when needed. For now.
Tail ends here.
That's cool. There we go. Canon ending seemed very anti-Obsidian, though. I mean, when's a time where they've done the third game in a series, though? Thinking maybe they just don't comment on it, has very little relevance. Can't do that. Like, it's literally about whether or not the freaking wheel exists. That's not the kind of thing you can really gloss over. It's not the type of thing you could just gloss over. So, no, I think they're going to have to deal with it.
No prisoners!
I was afraid that would happen. Did Other Wars 2 even make a canon ending for 1? No, it didn't.
Hey.
But that's a totally different situation because you're not playing the same character. Yes, Pillars 2 basically ended on a cliffhanger.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's disengaged. Whoops, my bad. The canon of Pillars 2 is the ending where I sniped his to the eyes and saved the world. That's certainly one way to look at it. Oh, Kana got really hit up. What are you waiting on?
Rest up,
For so
big guy.
long.
We've got your back.
Haptic seamless integration on my Valve devices. Nice. It should provide all that. Wow. Some of these 0% chance, huh? Let's see if I can get y'all on my side. That's about the only real option he has available to him. And
How may I help?
you've been interrupted, huh? All right, fine. If that's the way they feel, that's the way they feel. They have a right to feel that way. That did a whole lot of nothing. Oh, that's regeneration? Oh, yeah, that's not gonna... That doesn't give you what you need right now. Let's see if that helps at all. I mean, wow. Wheel is very important. Dude just wanted to destroy shit. So he did. Wow. They actually... Okay.
How may I help?
Alright, this is not gonna work. Let's try this one more time. One more time with feeling. Alright, problem. Positioning. So, let's stay out here where we will can roam properly. There we go. Now we'll all be together. And you... frightened. Can they be frightened? They can. They just can't be sickened. That's interesting. Leonard doesn't get to go for a long, long time. Can you... Yeah, that's not... Okay, so it's a large circle, but he's not quite within it. No problem. Probably should have brought my people a little bit closer. Who gets to go? You? Here. I guess we'll place this on you then. Sure. Why not? And then she can come back behind here. And then he can come over here, catching both of them, while also doing all that.
How may I help?
And then you, this is Leonard. Let's go ahead and get this going then. And then that. Finna get grounded 3 before Pillars 3. Yeah, Obsidian's never done a third game before. What's going on, Fringlitch? Yeah, this is a tough fight for sure. For sure. All right, that's Grieving Mother. What did that do? 2 misses, 7 grazes, 3 hits. Interesting. And she did interrupt the Spectre. And you know what? I really like the way that worked out, but unfortunately, I can't get another round of that going. So let's try to attack you. Misses you. Oh, well. Everything can't be perfect. Yeah, that's rough.
Hey.
That's rough too. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you.
Leave it to me. That's not very helpful.
That's helpful indeed. Okay, now Kana. You know what? Let's put some folks out to help.
Well,
And then Leonard, there you go. You're going to be involved from the very beginning. That's definitely going to help. Yeah, okay, fine. Equal. Delicious. Come on over. The water's fine. What happens if one of your characters died? Do you have to reset the fight? Basically, if you want to, there's not like a church you can go to revive them the way there is in like D&D. She still got 0. You 31%. 31%. Let's switch over to this. What is this? 48%. And still not particularly. It's messed up how Grata has more of a chance to get a sequel than any other games we care about. Yeah.
Yes?
It's hard for a cat to die in just one fight in this game. That's true too. I'm still sad about the Outer Worlds not getting a third game. The world building literally sets up so much for the long term. And I felt like the second one was a major upgrade, frankly. So, you know, all the way around, I was like, man, I'd like to see them be able to do more. And it'd be unfortunate if it does. All right, so one set of summons out at a time, apparently. And now yes. Durance is back to being in a serious danger. Isn't that nice? Let's go ahead and do this again because, yep. Yeah, sure, I guess. That'll work for me. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and help you out because you're going to need it. Yep, and some of that. Can you go? Nope, you can't. You're going to just take a hit. And what's the point of that? What's up, Jeff? New Vegas could be considered Taste of the Barbarian, the original Fallout 3. I do wonder if we're going to get a New Vegas 2. Or rather, how long it's going to take before they decide they want to do it. The Chris Avalon's interview about it, where it became clear that Obsidian really felt screwed over by Bethesda, was very enlightening. It was very, very interesting. 43%. Yeah, this is just not working for her. She's got to switch back.
Well,
lovely. There we go. I like that. I like that quite a bit. And in fact, you know what? No, this is the one. Oh, you'd have to run to do that though. So here, we'll take that. Take some of that.
That's not very helpful.
All right. Sure. Let's do that. Yes. That works too. All right, and Phantom is out, but really, as much as it pains me, I need you over here helping with them to keep Durance alive. So let's get you over there and hope that they decide to put their focus on someone else. And then let's put you on the ground. Make sure you don't feel inclined.
Lost the angry one.
Well, I tried. Why are you going already? Okay. Let me be honest, New Vegas 2 wouldn't reach a level of insane expectations people want for it. Set Obsidian up for failure. It's certainly possible. It's certainly possible. I don't consider it to be something that's like an automatic win. 50%.
Well.
Yeah. There we go. And you're on fire. I like that too.
Yes.
Let's have it out. Yes.
You. Fear we've lost the angry one. That's my biggest gripe with the Fallout TV series, the constant dumping on New Vegas. I haven't seen it at all. Do you feel like it's disrespectful to the lore of New Vegas?
Shed no blood.
How may I help? These ones are in for a walloping!
Bring them down!
Hey.
I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna have to deal with this guy, so might as well start heading towards him. You. Good enough. Okay. And let's head around the chill fog. You 4. Yeah, let's get over there. And then you. Shock me blue.
Yes? I shall deal with this one.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Yes. No prisoners!
What the hell?
One repels my touch.
Okay. Well, that sucked. But we got through it. And that is what matters.
White flaming sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
But that definitely sucked. Got the library, nothing new to report. Okay. Let's keep going in order. Use. I don't want to buy that right now. 2,500 is asking a lot. 1,600 is asking a lot. Any other cheaper ones still available? Yeah, here. Let's take that. Let's take something like that. Thank you.
The work of a moment.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that last enemy. That was weird. That was weird. All right. I was just saying to myself, like, oh, cool, no fight here. Hey, at least I can charm you all. I do not like the way enemies come up out of nowhere in this level. That is not cool to me at all.
How may I help?
Why did they do it like that? I have no clue. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Why is it still going like that? Couldn't tell you. Grieving Mother. There we go, that too. 50 sounds playing at once. Yeah, it seems like it, right? Why? Is the question. Yeah, you. Couldn't do anything with you. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. Kana will do his thing. He would have to come all the way around. He's gonna chill. And then there's you.
I shall end this.
Immune. What's up, Excelsior? How are you, dude? What are those enemies? They're rain blights. He's gonna chill again. And that didn't do all that. Oh, that did 44. I guess it's not that bad.
Let's burn this away.
Whoops, didn't realize that was Durance. My bad. Here. There we go. Doom, 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 doom. Alright, so just clean all that. There we go. And you. Keep forgetting he's immune.
What is it?
And now all of a sudden you're back in business. Almost got you.
Hey.
Oh, there's 4 of them. I didn't even remember that.
That's it.
Aloth. You know what? Let's do this.
Be on seek.
And Grieving Mother, she could do that, but actually, here, let's do that. Immune. I wasn't sure. Wanted to know for sure. Now I know for sure. And I got you. There we go. 38%. So sure. That's helpful. That's helpful as well. And Grieving Mother. Yep. Nothing there. And you. Let's come over here. There we go.
Here's a lesson to be taught.
And good enough. All right. Not cool. Not cool. House and Vaultek being responsible for the nuke. Oh, wow. The kings are all ghouls. Wow. Deathclaws take over Free Side. Shady Sands nuked, among others. Interesting. I still wouldn't consider that to be crapping all over New Vegas, because from the standpoint of the people carrying the TV show, they need to give you something new. Otherwise, all the folks who played New Vegas are going to be like, well, I know where this story is going or what's happening here. But the kings all being ghouls, though, is kind of whack. The wood of these barrels and crates is swollen and warped as if by water. The burlap sacks have all but rotted away. Try to go with Devil to Legend, almost like a Dark Urge redemption story arc. Nice. Also, wait. What made you decide to give up Aeon? The glass is completely opaque with grime and salt.
You should see this.
Patina of filth and dead barnacles reaches almost to the ceiling. All right, well, floor 1 done. Let's see how floor 2 goes. I could rest, but I think I'm gonna hold off. Okay. Save here. All right. You come out here. I wonder what's in there. Oh, you, huh? Is there anyone who... There we go. Thank you. Good job. Good job. There we go. Question mark back there, huh? I don't like question marks. I don't like it. Grieving Mother. I don't like that either. Have you ever played the Telltale Walking Dead games before? Yep. I used to be pretty tough into the Telltale games, so I played quite a few of them, honestly. Here. Actually, no. Kind of want her to just back up, but you know what? We're just gonna go for it
I
here.
shall end this.
So I played people saying that you'll enjoy it more if you play the second time, so I thought let's change my choice. Yep, I would agree with those people. Nice. Yes. It's almost, it almost sounds like he tries to get the knockdown twice. I really like that. He's like, oh, you think you're not going down? No, you're definitely going down. Without question, you're going down. I don't care how you feel about it. I understand that time marches on, but from what I saw, the courier accomplished nothing. But wait, I thought the show is set. Is the show set after or before New Vegas? I thought the show was before New Vegas. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that works. That's Aloth, and then yeah, you got a lot of health. Yeah, you're barely injured, so yeah, let's do that. And then that's Kana, and Kana will go ahead and say, hey, help them out a little bit. See if we can keep Grieving Mother on her feet. 36%, 56% you said? Yep. I like that. And then let's slow you down some. There you go. Now let's back up some. There we are. And now you're up, but it's too late. Wow, that actually looks really, really good.
What?
We already buffed up the attack for all of us. Is there anything else I want him to really do? You could actually here. Need some more healing. And then she's down to 38%, 30%. So we'll take this. Oh crap, she's still holding on to those to that damn dagger. All right. You gonna teleport in? Come on in, the water's fine. Boom, 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 boom. Show us set after the events of Vegas. Oh, okay. I thought I saw a trailer where Mr. House was human, but I guess maybe that was just like a flashback they did after. Okay. What's up, Travis? Aeon is good for a second playthrough because it puts a lot of stuff in context. Yep, that's exactly what I said. I'm not surprised that Bethesda's always hated New Vegas. I don't think Bethesda has a whole lot of control over what happens in the Amazon show, to be honest with you. I guess we could, but we'd be much more effective over here. Yeah, at least we're actually hitting the guy.
How may I help?
All right, you. Does he even have to move? No, 41%, 41%.
In for a walloping.
Very nice.
Well,
what's up, Ian? How are you, dude? Yeah, good as choice as any, probably. Oh no, 72%. Oh no, why did you step into the middle of all that? Are you blind? No, okay, cool. That was excellent. I'm good with you focusing there. Sure.
following your
And roll that out some more. Todd is executive producer on the show.
There's a lesson to be taught.
I didn't realize he had that high a position with the show. Not sure, but there's had a lot of interest about what happens in the Amazon show as long as the revenue flows. I mean, I definitely agree. There's no love lost between Obsidian and Bethesda, you know. So and I don't feel like Todd is necessarily above being petty. So the idea that he is purposefully trashing New Vegas because he has the opportunity to do so, I don't think it's really crazy to say that. Why do they keep doing that?
Kill them all.
Yeah, it's very odd.
See what
all right. That went much better. You can stop now. You can stop now. You can stop now. That's my... All right, definitely some bugs and some kinks. The compounds and fluids in these bottles that separate into distinct layers. So I think my consecrate, well, no, even then, my consecrated ground, because what triggers this? When hit by a crit hit. Okay, so that could have happened, but still odd. Yeah, I think it's a turn-based bug. What up, Dapper? How are you, man? It's too busy right now making sure ES6 is super mid. Well, let's hope it's turns out better than what we're expecting. Let's hope. Mr. House's human was even in the show and the board meeting the show after the bombs dropping. I believe he's against the idea. But as you know, in the games, he lives for years through machinery, right? Yellow, the fading maps of the bay around Andra's gift shows routes through the locks between the dikes that hold the ocean back. Carved into the post is the same mayor width and a series of notches labeled with numbers. The lowest notch reads 4 and the highest notch reads 17. What's up, El Skirbo? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a turn-based bug. I have more faith in GTA 6 than ES6. We'll see. We'll see, man. I know Bethesda very, very badly wants ES6 to work right. And something tells me they're going to put their all into making that happen. And I'm going to go out on a limb to say they are very dissatisfied with how Starfield was accepted. 4. Shrieking sobs pierce your ears and faint movements of his head suggest that it's looking towards the windows and scanning the horizon. Faint movements of his head suggest that it's looking towards the windows and scanning the horizon. The seeing Guala's ghostly hands are stained with something dark. At first you think it's blood, but it's black as ink. Uh-oh. No, that's not Twitch. Something's wrong with my internet. My internet all of a sudden has just dropped a lot. So hold on. Let's see if it's going to come back up. Slowly getting back up. We're back. Yeah, my internet just dropped really hard all of a sudden. But it looks like it's fine now. Stream died twice. Seems okay now. You're back? Okay. It barfed, but it's good now? Nice. Back on YouTube? Cool, cool, cool. Checking with you before I go to the store tomorrow. Do I have an old keyboard? I don't know. I'll check. Yeah, internet problems are always odd. It's good now? Okay. Think Starfield is great. People just started ready for it. Was Todd the one who said that? I thought it was like a Bethesda executive who said Starfield was great and people were just weren't ready to accept its greatness.
The work of a moment.
Ooh. Wasn't even think. Oh, Jack of Wide Waters. That's where you get it from. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Bethesda can't keep you down. Wailing Banshee. Maybe I'll find something nearby. His hands were stained, something nearby to help me. Isn't it one of those books? The book I found that's supposed to here. Kind of sucks that you don't have an option to say, hey, the thing that I picked up most recently.
I'll see what I can find.
Todd didn't say it, but he retweeted it, meaning he approves of it. Looks like Josh Keating is voicing both Iron Man and Spider-Man and Marvel Tokan. What's up, Doodlebug? I have a hot take. While not amazing, Starfield gets too much hate. It's a fun way to spend a weekend or two. So what do you feel like are the good things about Starfield, James? I swear it's supposed to be a book, right? Oh, wait. Logbook. Evacuation notice. There we go. That's it. Okay. Nia might know more about it. All right, cool. Let's go. No people hate on Starfield, but you're enjoying it so far. What are you enjoying about Starfield, Immortal? People have a lot of hate towards Todd Howard and anything he has his hands on. I don't think the Starfield hate is specifically because of Todd Howard. Like, honestly, I'm a big fan of many of the things Bethesda has done. I loved Skyrim. I loved Fallout 3, loved the Fallout New Vegas, which of course a lot of it was based on Fallout 3. And while I wasn't crazy about Fallout 4, I didn't hate it, right? I was disappointed compared to how I felt about Fallout 3 and New Vegas, but I didn't feel like it was straight up gutter trash. But it was disappointing. And then Fallout 76, I thought like was really, really whack to the point that I didn't even bother buying it. And when I saw all the reviews and reception to it, I was like, yep, I made the right decision. And I know there have been a bunch of improvements and things that have been changed about it since then, but I've never really let go of those original feelings. And so when Starfield was announced, I kind of came off the perspective that, hey, the last two major games, Bethesda really kind of burned me, and it felt like they were just retreading the same ground over and over again. And that's the way I felt looking at Starfield trailers. So I think ES6, it ain't going to be about how people feel about Todd Howard. It's about, is Bethesda finally going to step up and do something different with their games? First and foremost, make updates and changes to their engine so it doesn't look like the games are remakes of something that was actually came out 15 years ago. That's too much hype that it was just okay. It would be disappointing. I mean, that might be part of it. You hated Fallout 4? While Starfield has a lot of issues, it's easily the most chill and comfy sci-fi RPG on the market. So I think because the show Bethesda doesn't listen to any of it and thinks that stuff is gossip to mankind. Starfield's writing is unfortunately below average, but the aesthetic and vibe is low-key of great quality. Interesting. Okay. Do agree they need to step it up for ES6? You have to keep in mind, my first Bethesda game was Skyrim. Mine was Oblivion, so not too far off. Oh, you initially hated Skyrim. Wow. I feel like it's a pretty good representation of a Bethesda game post-Oblivion. Interesting. Okay. Feel the exact same way I felt with 4, even though it was a massive downgrade for the ones before. 76 was pure trash. Yeah, what's up, Vindictive? Fallout MMO still pisses you off? I don't have zero faith in Bethesda because I really feel like Bethesda was punched in the mouth with how Starfield happened. I think even though they're trying to deflect from it and try to make it seem like, oh, people just don't understand how great Starfield is, I think Bethesda was really rocked by how Starfield was received, and they know they're going to have to do better. It is what it is. Right, exactly, K-Man. Some of those facial expressions and the way the conversations are handled has to improve. It just has to be better. People are praying for their downfall. Some people for sure, but I think there's a lot of people who just want another great Bethesda game. What's up, Lighting? How are you liking the turn-based mode? I'm liking it immensely. I think it's awesome. Thinking about jumping into this after Clear Obscure. If you've never played Pillars of Eternity before, I definitely recommend you give it a go. Clear Obscure is an amazing game as well, though. Hope you're enjoying your run of it. Have you heard of the Red Dream? Who hasn't? That shit's been running raids for decades now. Used to stop in New Haormar laden with spoils from Raltai's traders. These days, I hear she spends most of her time prowling the Deadfire Archipelago. Nia points to a ship anchored in the distance. That's her. When she's at port, her captain, an elf named Merewith, takes her shore leave over at the Charred Barrow in Brackenbury. Believe it or not, she likes her creature comforts. She shakes her head. That's what I'm talking about. When a pirate won't even set foot in the tavern on this side of town, it's high time for a new establishment. I'll talk to you later. All right. So wait. She's in Brackenbury, actually, so we need to go here. Actually, no, we can come up right here, so let's do that. The Bioware we loved is gone, and for me, that's a fact. You're rooting for Bethesda and Bioware so hard, Mass Effect is going to determine everything. I'm watching Lucy, but that dude hates Todd like he owes him money. Charred Barrow. They thought Starfield was good. They have no idea what a good product looks like. Do you feel like, CJ, do you feel like Starfield is just straight up a terrible game? Like it has very few, if any, redeeming qualities? Or do you feel like it's just a mediocre game, which I feel like is different? Thinking Skyrim and Fallout 3 were great for the time period, but they don't show that they're able to progress or move forward in meaningful ways. I don't know if I agree with that. I think Fallout 3 was great for the time period. I consider Skyrim a timeless game. Like, Skyrim is just one of those games that it was just incredible. They went backwards, in fact, less choice. Travis, don't do that. You don't refer to anyone in my channel as a bitch. Don't do that. You all can disagree without calling someone lame and calling someone a bitch is not nearly the same thing, but honestly, neither one should be happening. Chill out, you all. Someone at the old lighthouse in Andra's gift was looking for your ship. There's pain in our mind, Watcher. The pain of a child's abandonment. It never goes away. Heard you fancy yourself a comedian. If this is your idea of a joke, you better notice that I'm not laughing. No one goes near that old place. She leans in, her voice a low hiss. I smell a setup. The last lighthouse keeper watched for your ship every day. It's all in the log. No. Her snarl flashes a gold tooth. She turned me out. We were poorer than the fishermen who live there now. And when she learned I'd put food on our table with stolen coin, she told me if she never saw me again, it'd be the mercy of the gods. Her darkened eyes are filled with rage. I had nowhere else to go, and it was a rough life until I rose to captain. She ignored the Ederin advance to stay behind. I think she was waiting for you. She turns her eyes away. She was always so stubborn. I forget sometimes where I got it. She gulps down the rest of her wine. I'll go. Perhaps it will give both of us some peace. Ho ho! Doo doo! You know it, Ultron. Starfield was not at all what I wanted it to be, and unfortunately, I think the nice thing I'd say about it is it could be worse. Yeah, I was really disappointed by it as well. Of course, I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. We don't get very many sci-fi epics of that sort. So at first I was like, whoa, this could be really, really freaking cool. And I'm looking forward to it. But then I was like, it's Bethesda. I better keep all that in check. And I'm glad I did, because in the end I was like, nah, this ain't it. This is not it. And I can tell it's not it. So let me not get myself all wrapped up in it. It's the most hyped up game, so it sucks. I don't consider Starfield the most hyped Bethesda game ever. Like, Skyrim had a massive amount of hype before it came out as well. And Bethesda had already taken a hit on the chin from Fallout 76, so it wasn't like they were coming in with the best record.
Hail and well met.
You'll never guess what happened. Nia points to the lighthouse. I was keeping an eye out for you, and who strolls down the dock but Mare with herself? You should have seen the stares she got. But she walks right into the lighthouse, never a word to anyone, and just when I'm sure she's met some awful fate in there, she strolls right out, still saying nothing to nobody. Now I'm hearing all sorts of rumors about Mayor Whiff and the last lighthouse keeper. She shakes her head. I don't know what to believe, but everyone else around here is convinced that the place is safe again. I've got a construction crew ready to start work. She takes a deep breath, a big contented smile on her face. And I know I've got you to thank. Here, this is for you. Come back when the renovations are done. I've got big plans for this place. Love Mass Effect 2, what a great trilogy. Yeah, I'm hoping the new one lives up to the original trilogy, man. The problem with Starfield is its value. Oh, whoa. I never realized this actually becomes a place of business. I never walked in here after liberating the joint.
The Wailing
Wow.
Banshee was originally just going to be an old wizard tower from an Ingwithan area of the game. The guys from Game Banshee asked to have their inn be inhabited by an actual banshee that had to be cleared out before their inn could be used. So we changed the wizard tower to a lighthouse and put it in Andra's gift since they wanted it to be a rundown building. Added some ethereal enemies, some spooky sounds and music, one banshee at the top, and bam, you get the Wailing Banshee.
Man, she makes it sound so simple, but this was freaking amazing. Wow, that's so cool that it actually is a fully fleshed out business. I never knew that. Wow, I never walked back in here after clearing it out. I had the same reaction. I walked in the lighthouse, was shocked to see how lit it was. Exactly. I was just heading back up to the top because I just realized, here the Saints Warriors arrived. She's asked for an audience. Okay, cool. I will, how long is she going to be there? Leaving in 8 days? All right, we'll deal with her in a minute. I was just going to head back up to the top to see if the Banshee had left anything.
Will be as silent as my
Whoa, they also have like things you can loot and whatnot. Wow, this is so freaking cool. That's so freaking cool. Nia's an innkeep now? Crazy.
thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah. Oh, there's yeah, in the settings, you can turn on dev commentary, and then every so often when you walk into an area, a dev will chime in and say, hey, here's something about how we developed it, or, you know, what we plan to do with this, and blah, 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 blah. It's been really, really cool, man. Really, really cool. I'm so glad. Somebody in my channel actually recommended that I turn it on, and it's definitely the right move. Raz, what's going on? How are you? Okay, so yeah, it looks like she doesn't drop anything. She's just been dealt with. Okay, no problem. Literally that one hemo kid. Starfield's full reveal is weird to me. I honestly expected it to be a kitchen sink sci-fi and to be hard sci-fi rather than the reverse. I played Pillars at least 6 times and never went back in after cleared it. Really? So I'm not the only one. Oh, and all of my people are ready for a level up. Isn't that nice? I think I'm at level 7, if I remember correctly. Starfield's empty and soulless. What's up, Davey? How are you, dude? I done ruin a bunch of things. Stop it, Travis. Elden Ring is highly, highly, highly regarded. I don't even remember the other games that were competing with Elden Ring for Game of the Year, but I can't imagine there's any one of them where someone's like, this is the one that really, really should have won. And this is coming from somebody who didn't play Elden Ring, doesn't care about Elden Ring at all, has no intentions of ever playing it, except maybe as content. What am I looking for? I am looking for my builds. So glad I got to see someone exactly as me. Yeah, dude, that was awesome. Cydia does it with a few locations in the Outer Worlds 1 and 2 as well. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. I think the boss reward is the shawl. I got a shawl? Oh, okay. Interesting. From so played the globe to glaze the hey. What's up, Pubble? How are you? He's playing Cyberpunk. It just couldn't help but judge the world building side by side. Starfield lost just a blend or something. Yeah. It doesn't stack up well to Cyberpunk for sure. Oh, they gave me a cloak, perception +3. Whoa, I'll definitely have to check that out. All right. We are at level 7. And Bloodthirst. Well. Is it finally here? Bloodthirst. After killing an enemy, the Barbarian's recovery is waived, allowing them to attack again immediately. And now things are going to be so much better. Finally, this weak recovery is something I'm going to be able to deal with. Oh. So lovely. How much mechanics do you need in this game? I'm at 8 right now. And level 7, we want confusion and pool of Eora. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Not for your enemies, but who counts? Eder is trying to get 8 survival. He has it now. And then he's trying to build up athletics. So we'll do that. And at level 7, he takes overbearing guard. Where is that? Overbearing guard. If enemies disengage, they get knocked prone, which doesn't seem like it's all that useful in turn-based, but maybe it will be over time. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You are trying to get survival up to 7, which it is now. Beautiful. Balatro didn't come out the same year as Elden Ring. What's a game that came out the same year as Elden Ring that should have won Game of the Year? Do you wear armor as a barbarian in this game? I do. I wear heavy armor. Or do you try and maximize recovery time? Nope. I'm going to use Bloodthirst to deal with recovery time. So I actually am going to wear heavy armor, and my dexterity is at a 9, which is why. So the disadvantage of that is that with me playing turn-based, it takes a long time before my barbarian gets his first turn, but I'm actually okay with that because I think it's preferable for the barbarian to go when the enemies have all kind of clumped up and you know where the biggest group of enemies is, as opposed to my barbarian be one of the first people to go and trying to head out and probably, you know, take an enemy that's kind of standing by themselves. No tentacles. Grieving Mother. Hello. Stealth should be at 12. So we'll wait for you. And then body attunement along with soul ignition. What? That doesn't really seem right. Oh, is that previous? Soul ignition. Oh, yeah, it gives me another attack. Yeah, I haven't been using that stuff here. Plague Tale Requiem. God of War Ragnarok. I never played Ragnarok, but I played the God of War right before it, and I was very, very impressed with it. Kana, he's trying to get survival 7, which he has achieved. So now we want lore 10, and that works. And then press next, and now at level 7 we want load their endless host, and then next, and then that's it. Lovely. All right. CJ, you're not the first one. You are not the first one. I said I can't handle it. Woo. Oh man. Okay. Let's see, you get +2 survival, +4 damage reduction, your light armor, you decrease recovery speed. You know? So wait. Decrease recovery speed 20%, decrease recovery speed 50%. Right, okay. How much is this doing right now? 20%. Okay, so it's the same deal. I think, and is this considered, it's also considered, okay, that's 15%. Cool. But I thought, oh, this wasn't the one I was thinking of. There's another one. Because, yeah, what's the unique thing that you're doing? It's the +2 survival. Interesting. That's not all that hot. But here, we'll take this for now. Is this even? Yeah, it's just regular padded armor, so we can sell that. Medium armor. Lilith Shawl. Friendly aura for 5 meters. Gives you a +1 to stealth. Interesting. And then +3 perception is very nice. Very, very nice. You know, you Aren't you already? Yeah, you got a ring of protection, so this doesn't do anything for you. So we could do this, but you're not usually the one attacking. You could probably really make use of it, right? Because that's +3. That's going to be more accuracy for your carnage attacks, right? So considering that, I think we'll let that go. Interesting. Barb used Dungan steel, improved monk robes, a spear, and a bash shield. Instead of one-shot enemies, I wait for multiple crits with stun. That's viable. Nice. Plague Tale is underrated. Yeah, I've never played it before, but I have been told that it was great. Right now it's work and play. I enjoyed it too. Plague Tales were great. Plague Tale Requiem, the only game to crash your video card at max setting. What's great about Plague Tale? You still thinking of giving Pallegina a gun spec? I'm definitely going to give her a gun spec, but I don't plan to use her very much. You had Aloth wear the Jack armor. I feel like there were some good robes that I was going to put on them. New Plague Tale game. Yeah, there's supposed to be a new one coming out soon. How do you like what I've done with the place? She dusts her hands on her clothing. The rooms are still under construction, but I can get you food and drink if you like. Let's see what you got. All right, and that's all that. Okay, so she doesn't sell anything unique, but still super, super cool that I was able to assist with this. What is this? +3 lore? I don't care about that. What's this? +8 damage reduction. That might be useful. Don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this either. And then nothing there. Don't need. Oops. Nope. 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 We're going to keep that. That's unique. And we'll keep that. And we'll keep those books because I'm not sure if it's special stuff. And trade. And now we got 6K. Beautiful. And do. Okay, so we're working on something. 12 hours. Cool. No problem. Turn back on turn base. Oh, wait. Here we go. That's the other thing I wanted to do. Forgot. Let's go ahead. Oh, she won't. Oh, she's working on the room, so we cannot rest here. But that's fine. We're heading back to our home base anyway, so we'll be able to rest over there. Amazing stories in Plague Tale. Interesting. Okay. You played the second Plague Tale and loved it despite some issues with the gameplay. One of the few games that made you cry. Oh, wow. So the stories are that deep? Best narrative was Pentiment, the year Elden Ring won. You feel Pentiment was of that caliber, Slandered? So I never played Elden Ring, so it's hard for me to compare it directly with Pentiment. Personally, I didn't enjoy Pentiment because I didn't like the choices my main character made, and so it constantly made me wish that I had more control over what that character did. But I appreciated the craftsmanship of it. Like, it was obvious a lot of work and effort went into making that game.
Stones and the spirits.
This has been done, so you know what, now we'll take you. That's fine. And we will go ahead and rest. Perception bonus is great. Ooh. You find yourself back in the space inside the Grieving Mother's mind. It is familiar this time, and even though you feel you have seen countless bursts from this vantage point, something feels you when unease. The sky is darkened and the mist has risen from the forest to hem you in. You are trapped. You hear something. The sound is strange, dissonant, like warping metal. You grit your teeth against the noise, and yet, as it rises, the eerie melody drives the numbness from your limbs and clears a space in the mist. Focus on the chimes. The noise resolves into a dull tone. As it resounds through your bones, you see that your hands are in motion. And once again, you are drawing forth life, something warm and fragile struggling into the world. This scene feels familiar, and moment you have lived and dreamed 1,000 times before, and yet something ominous gnaws at the edges. Focus on the woman's cries. The woman should be in pain, the natural pain of childbirth. You know this, but it is faint, distant, and you realize that you're soothing the pain with your mind, smoothing out the eddies of pain and relaxing her thoughts just enough so that she can still push from within, push the child forth. You are taking that pain onto yourself, but the pain is layers. One is a pressure, a familiar, welcoming pain, and the other, it is sharp, a razor at your consciousness, more recent than this memory. And as you try to recall how you've reached this place, you feel the same hollowness inside yourself, a pit filled with the clawing winds of a bivouac. The very thought fills you with disquiet, like the memory of a nightmare. Focus on the child, the movement of your hands. As your hands move, you hear the sounds of chimes, clear and sharp. Yet somewhere distant, they seem echoed by something else. Wails of sorrow, toiling bells. It's impossible to tell. Draw the child forth. An inexplicable sense of dread fills your soul as the child makes its journey to you, push by push. A malicious presence seems to surround you, and you lean forward to shield the child. At last, the baby emerges, wet and ready from its journey. A lifetime seems to have passed as the newborn moved from womb to world, and another seems to pass as you cradle the trembling child, waiting. The child cries out, its cry full of life, full of soul, the chime echoing in its thoughts, filling it with its welcome. The soul is blurred at the edges, as if you are viewing a soul from within a soul, but it is there, it is alive. The woman before you is weeping, and at her first cry, her hands reach out for it. Surrender the child. You surrender the child to her, something you have done many times before, and as your hands move, the dull clangor sounds, and you feel a weight hanging from your wrist. You look down and see bones, tiny and malformed, hanging from a string about your wrist. They're heavier than they should be, and as they clink together, they make a noise like funeral bells. The mother is too intent upon her newborn to pay you any heed, and so you hide your wrist behind your back. She need never know, can't ever know. As you hide the bone chimes, you shiver in relief, with premonition, at the chill wind that suddenly sweeps the plateau. Wake up.
This place has begun to heal.
What is the advantage of using Firebrand over Tidefall, the superb great sword from a monster lair? Well, one, I would venture to say the advantage is you get Firebrand significantly earlier because I don't have Tidefall so far. But to really answer that question, I'd have to get Tide. In fact, hey, here, wait, I don't need to wait. Hold on. Tidefall, pillars, what does that sword do? Tidefall, superb, draining, so it gives you some of your health back. Wounding, 25% of the damage inflicted over time. I prefer to have fire. And then take Scion of Flame, so I get +1 penetration. Yeah, the storytelling in this game is amazing, Sod, for sure. Amazing. Take care, Ian. Have a good night, dude. Witcher 3 broke me. I'll never play it again. Persona 5 is up there too. I love The Witcher 3. Definitely gonna play it again. I have never played any other Persona games, so I plan to play 3, 4, and 5, but I think 4 is coming out this year, so I might end up playing 4 first, then play 3, then play 5. Okay, so right, CJ says Firebrand has gotten much earlier, and Firebrand is burn damage instead of slash, so it's better for penetrating DR. Yep, I want fire. I want fire. Okay, what's up, darling?
Questions, Watcher.
All right, questions for you. I walked in your memories. This time they felt strange. Wait, what's that you're wearing on your wrist? She extends her hands, and the small chimes on her wrist sounded the motion, just as they sounded in her memories. The chimes are finely crafted of white Adra. They are wrapped around the Grieving Mother's wrist with tiny woven braids of hair of different colors, from white to black, brown to blonde. You feel as if you're noticing them for the first time. If the birthing chimes were given to newborns, why do you wear a set now?
No child to carry it.
And suddenly there's a rasping cry across her consciousness, and you see her flinch visibly as if struck. She raises her hands, and you see the chimes drape from them, yet they make no sound as she moves. In your memory, they look like bones.
100 deaths. I know, Watcher.
This is about the Hollowborn, isn't it?
The Hollowborn.
What's up, Marcel? How are you, dude? Was a good romance Pallegina in this. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we can't, man. It's unfortunate that we can't. If you play Persona 5, I definitely recommend Royal with the DLC. It feels like the complete version of the game. That's definitely what I plan to do. The same chill you felt before is stronger now, as if it's welling up around your feet to your ankles. You feel a certain urge to draw away, as if from an unpleasant memory.
They can be saved, and the tells spoke of such.
How would you know? Have you seen this future?
Saved. They must be saved. You have seen the beauty in childbirth. What good came into the world there on the plateau. You helped me recall it. It is a memory we shared. It is the truth.
In the memory, you hid the chimes on your wrist from the mother. Why? It is not what I hid, but what she saw. She couldn't know. The grieving mother squeezes her eyes shut and brings her hands to her ears. No more equivocation. What really happened at the birthing bell?
Watcher. The truth that was experienced and remembered? Or the one that burned out only to be swept under the rug and forgotten like ash from a fireplace?
What happened mattered. Forgetting it doesn't make it less real.
It's been lost to the error of memory. How many loves and betrayals were colored with the false hues of emotion? A pity to wonder how much of your own life happened the way you recall.
Yeah, something else. I walked again in your memories. This time they felt strange. I would see them again. I'm doing us dirty. Pellegrini for 2 old games. Yeah, where's my romanceable sisters? Yeah, I mean, even if they force you to be a woman, because I know she's lesbian, hey, fine, but nope, no dice. We've already looked at the memories. Focus on the chimes. Focus on the woman cries. Draw the child for. Surrender the child. I walked again in your dreams, thoughts, and I believe your memories.
Memories. I would hear you speak of them.
Okay. Nothing more we can talk about for now. No problem. And what about you? I had questions.
Curiosity, please.
Region? Nope. I asked about something else.
I suspect the answers will
Tell me
seed
about
more.
Mogren. Nothing there. Okay. Nothing about Mogren. Other
I
questions?
suspect the answers will seed more
Region in this history. Actually, no. More about you. There we go. That's where we got to. Tell me more about Ashfall. Durance raises an eyebrow then snorts. The amount you ask, you think you'd miss it more than I. Ashfall's stockpile of guns, explosives, and alchemical fire sounds dangerous. Life is dangerous. You know that more than most. Durance grunts. Flame is always hungry, and if you don't respect it, its kisses will fire your loins like a Defiance Bay copper corner whore. Durance closes his eyes for a moment as if thinking back. Some chambers were consumed, some destroyed, but Ashfall remains. Would be good to see it one day if I return. He shrugs. I doubt I shall. Why is that? Durance's eyes open and he glares at you. Because home is a mess of disappointments, that's why. Never make a place your home, Watcher. That's my advice to you. Keep to the road. A home is a curse. It'll kill you to stay. And the moment your foot exits its door, it'll never again measure up to the cathedral in your head. Durance grunts, his hand tightening on his staff. You notice Adair's been listening. He speaks under his breath. Don't know if the problem is so much a cathedral in his head as bats in its bell tower. Sure am sad, though, that I missed the party that must have thrown as soon as he left. Now that's a disappointment. Is that why you wander? I'd expect you to understand, Watcher. You don't seem to value whatever home you are from either, and you are likely a stronger person for it. So if you ask the why of it, Watcher, the why that one doesn't need a cathedral to uphold the faith or remind one of it, I don't hate it. I don't despise it. I'm not some weeping, cast-out fool. I wander because of my faith and to spread it. He grunts, and I have many tens of years to go before Durance's trials let me go. What's up, Bruce? How are you, man? Expanse got a romanceable sister. It sure does. Apparently, she's smart as a whip, too. Should be interested in conversation. Never forgive the city for not letting me charm Giada and Avowed. Yeah, maybe Avowed, too. We'll see. Thought the name Durance would fit better to a brand of condoms? Wow. Then again, he sounds like he would advertise it. Absolutely. You stand, Pallegina? Huh. Isn't it possible? Is it possible for Pallegina to die in Deadfire? I think it is, Dapper. That might be part of the reason they didn't add her. Anyone has suggestions for strong spells for Lich, Wizard, and Wrath? The spells that you are given because you are a Lich. The unique Lich spells are amazing. His voice keeps bugging me. Realize it sounds like the interrupter from the old Conan O'Brien show. What up, Triple? I just want to be a dwarf blacksmith. Nice. Eder is extremely well-written, Dapper. I agree. And I'll never get there while I'm bantering words with you. But then who's more the fool? The fool who asks or the one who answers? He snorts. I tire of your wordplay. Let's do something. I want to ask about something different.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
Interesting. Tell me about Margaret. Apparently there's something I'm missing, right? There are different perspectives. Lesson enough.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
Tell me about, does she have any allies? Familiar with Abaddon? You mentioned Galloway, what do you mean? Other questions. Nope, still something about Margaret. I feel like I'm missing something. All right.
As you wish.
Excited to try them out? Yeah, man. Give it a go. Like romances, Shorty and Pillars 2. To me, she's her and Maya definitely are my favorites. Lich Spellbook is broken. It should dominate the majority of your spells. Yep. I agree. I agree. Never die. You have Canada. We're here doing the options. Yeah. So you want to make sure you really lean into and build up necromancy. Vindictron, and it's going to get even crazier if you use your undead companions because they're going to get a lot of buffs and bonuses from you just being a lich. My lord, I don't wish to trouble you, but I could use your help in a personal manner. Very well, let's hear it. Some of Durance's history, he probably should have used protection. This is harder to say than I thought it'd be. My name is Odinia. I fought in the Saints' War, some as most of my kin. I followed orders, no more. But between one thing and another, I guess I made a reputation for myself. They called me a hero. Every street I walk down, I get handshakes and comments. The dozens, they act like I'm some figurehead for their schemes. The things I've done, I don't get much sleep. The last thing I need is all this attention. All I want is some peace. Please, you're the only one I can turn to. Perhaps one of my companions here can help you. Yeah? How do you mean? Eder's been through the war. I'm sure he has some advice. Can't say I've got much experience being overappreciated by people, but there might be some things we could talk about. Damn, you'll be busy for 5 days? Yes, that. I think this will help. Thank you, Lord Leonard Smalls Jr. You don't know what this means to me. This will screw it up. Well, so do I have a way, map, Stronghold, do I have a way to just fast forward time? Oof. All right, I guess I'm just gonna have to keep, right, just stay back while still being a ton of life. What's up, cowboy? How are you, dude? With your support, Null was able to make his fishing trip with the Fisher Crane tribe. Says regards. Sure. I do not want to be heading around and about without a dare. This was not cool. Didn't think that through. We good? No, we're not. 3 days. 4 days, 9 hours. Great. Just keep resting. Hardly. Oh, whoa. They just took 1,000 from me, and I only got. Damn.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just. Well, you seemed preoccupied.
What's on your mind?
I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
I could have let her stay in my keep. Ooh, hold on.
Then
Now I wanna go back. Hold up. Yeah, I did a full save before then. She could have been like one of my protectors. That's a good call out, top boss. Now let me check. Remember the EN? What's the EN? What do you mean?
As you wish.
Very well, let's hear it. Boom, boom. I really need some more companions. Sounds like you could use some rest. Head out into the woods, you mean? I won't rest in Defiance Bay. Seems like half my neighbors are in the dozens. You're welcome to stay here until you're ready to return. Really? That'd be wonderful. Just a little time away would be enough. I'm sure of it. Thank you, my lord. Oh, just that simple. All right, fine. Yeah, I need to do a better job of exploring. So I earned 200 XP during that. And then is she one of the options now for, not that, Brutish Warrior, Birthright Cleric? Okay, no, she's not one of the options hanging around here, but still, good stuff. Oh, wait. With your support, okay, so he made it back to, oh, so she increases both my prestige and security while she's here. Look at that. Wyvern, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Appreciate you signing back up as a member. Peerless are returning 1 in turn-based mode with Slanted Team SG. Yeah, man, I've been having a great time. What are you streaming these days, dude? Oh, remember the endurance. We already rested. Nice. Oh, you were able to tell the dozens to back off? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, because you had a rank of 2. Nice, that makes sense.
better indeed.
Better indeed. Yeah, you can send people on missions depending on the quest. Okay, so I did all that. I kind of wanted to do Heritage Hill, but honestly now I'm thinking I should go ahead and start doing these areas because there should be 2 companions between the 2 of them. And I want more companions to be able to do the other quest I have going on. Plus, sooner or later, I need to go ahead and do Radric's Hold. I keep forgetting about that. So yeah, let's go to Woodend Plains first because I don't remember how much I did or didn't do of that. Just a raise with your guild and EverQuest? Nice. Hope to get some time back for more interviews, VOD content soon. That's awesome, dude. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. They get XP when they go on missions too? Nice. That's awesome. Oh, you heading to bed? Yep. Take care, Wyvern. Appreciate you stopping by, man. All right. We dealt with this area. I remember that. Okay, yeah. We dealt with all that. And so now...
They won't see me coming.
Is there anything in my inventory? Oh, yeah, I bought that back. What does this give me? Ooh, grants rot skulls. Look at that. That's interesting. And plus 18 fortitude. You know what? But I don't like that as your necklace. Plus 3 perception for your necklace. Oh, this is doubling up, right? You know what? You might use some rot skulls every so often. Why not? Yeah, I went straight to Grieving Mother because I knew she was going to be a part of my permanent squad. Oh, Sagani is here? Oh, nice. If I had realized that, I might have searched around for her, but oh well. I feel like I need to do better with my opener.
All right then.
Because my opener,
Your
for the
thoughts
most
must
part,
go
is just,
deep in
hey, let
Shed no blood.
let Eder establish engagement. But
How may I help?
I should really be able to do better than that.
Hey,
You come around to the back. I don't know. I
I'm
want
stuck
you.
over here.
Ah, crap.
I'm not
Oh
getting
well.
through. Yeah.
So annoying. Hireling pay. That's what just happened. That's what the exclamation point is for. Okay, cool. We're good.
Yes?
Just annoying all the way around. Turn that off.
Your tail ends here!
What is it?
Bring them down!
Nice.
Hey.
59 damage. Harveus is in Stormwell Gorge. Nice. Okay. You are not immune to prone. Oh, but he's stuck, so he can't do anything anyway. Ooh. You've got more spells. You got Devotion of the Faithful. We can finally do something about Confused. That's nice. Damn, this applies to a ton of different statuses. Okay. And we've got 2 ranks of this. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. For now, let's just say, hey, y'all are gonna do very, very well. All right. Immune to paralyze. What a jerk. Can we? They're not gonna let me do this, are they? Oh, they are. Well, okay, cool. But it's not gonna get it done. Oh well. Oliviora, like having that. Here, let's go ahead and blind you.
I shall end this.
What?
And for that. There we go. There we go. And very blinded. Nice. You cannot be paralyzed, so let's instead do this. Seeing this, my melee wizard at 4 is doing 50 plus damage per hit with the summon staff. Yeah, the summon staffs in Pillars 1 are really, really powerful. Nothing to scoff at all. He
Your
just did
thoughts must go
100
deep.
damage on that hit.
Shed no blood.
That is extremely satisfying. You should have already come over here. Yep. Immune to being, what, stunned? Interesting.
for a walloping.
That's 26. Very nice. Yep. Very nice as well.
Let's end this!
Ooh, look at you. Look at you doing a little bit more. Like that. Who are you? Okay. And we need to be concerned. Okay. We want to get something from the south. Carcane, what's up, man? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch. Okay, and now let's continue on over here.
Hey,
Your thoughts must flow deep.
Still 1. Okay.
Your will, Watcher.
She'll come
I
through
wish
here
you no harm.
and just do that. No problem. Durance, that.
Yes.
And you just regular that. Yep. Now you come over here.
leave it to me.
Alright, well, if that's the best it's gonna get, here, you. I really want to be able to come over on this side. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Mate, your tail ends here!
I didn't mean for you to go past them. Very nice.
Following your proactive.
Beautiful. Everybody do a little bit more. Do your very best. There we go. And now she's gonna do that. And there we go. Can you get blind? Yep, sure can. She dealt 96 damage to him with that.
Wish you no harm.
Very nice.
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one. Well, kill them all.
How much was that? 96 fire damage. Yeah, we're doing a ton of damage now. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Nice and quiet.
Ooh, I am feeling much better about my build, slowly but surely. Okay, we're almost to the south. And that did not allow us. That's weird. We are still not getting access to Searing Plains or whatever that place is called. So maybe we have to do it from a different exit. Maybe somewhere over here. There we go. Now it's available. Beautiful. And that's a lot. Oh, there's a place all the way up north that apparently we didn't get to either. Okay. Thief. Hey. Ooh, there's a lot going on there. Ivan. You should be with us. What in the hell? Thank you. You should be on our side. Lovely. And you... oh yeah, that's fine. How close can he get? Yeah, let's do that. Beautiful. Oh wow, there's actually more of them. Good lord. I like that. Why did it knock some of them down? Holy crap, not only knocked some of them down, it straight up killed some of them. Cast Chill Fog. Oh, here we go. Wow, I did a ton of freeze damage for some of them, but so it didn't knock them prone, it just flat out killed a couple of them. Man, I will take that. And then there's Kana.
As you say.
Actually, yeah, we could do that. You or you.
Let's end this. Let's
no?
end this.
All right, fine. And I probably can't switch back, so it just is what it is. All right. Can't get very far for you either.
Hey.
Nice. Through the wiki, should be possible to push prestige to 83. Interesting. Beautiful. And then right back.
Well,
And then you. Lovely.
kill them.
There we go. Impressed by how late you're up with these. What's up, Moonlight? Gotta be dedicated. Got to be dedicated. This time, let's go with this one. Grieving Mother.
I
Sure. Good
Following
enough.
your lead.
You know what? No reason
Roll out 10.
not to go ahead and start over with y'all. And then he'll hang back over here.
Worth it.
Phantoms. Stun. Stun. Very nice. Very nice. What the hell was that? Okay. You. There's no reason we need to use more spell slots.
Well,
Very
Your
nice.
thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
39%, 47%. There we go.
let's
Yeah, I'll
burn
get
this
on
up.
that.
Hey.
There. Should have knocked him down. Grieving Mother. Tax loss to banditry is based on your prestige too. I was wondering if it was just if it was only security. Nice.
Following your lead.
Just two. Whoops. Thought I'd switch back. Okay, cool.
Your
Yep.
thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Shed no
Well,
Very nice. There we go. We good? Oh, something improved. Nice. Take 300 damage from enemies to unlock the next level. Okay. Calls a confused affliction 15 times with the company captain's cap. Okay. And grants confused when hit by a critical hit. All right. Well, no real control over that, so we'll just wait until
Of course.
that is triggered. I dug it. Here we go. We got a spell book out of it. What's this? Scroll of... Oh, this is the scroll that we were looking for. Nice. As you take the scroll, you hear a voice. You have found it. Now lose it again. What? You think this theft was an accident? The voice seems to shift, as if the speaker were constantly changing age, race, and sex. My relics were never meant to stay in one place for long. They are meant to be lost and found. It is the search that gives a thing value. Take it back to the Black Meadow. Find the drake that faces east and bury it neath its skull. One of my favorite deities. Ooh, and we got some unique armor out of this too. Very, very nice. Company captain's cap. Yeah. Kofi Kingston was just released from WWE. Really? I don't even watch the WWE anymore, but I do see stuff about him every so often. Oh, this gives you Sunbeam, burn damage, and blinded. I actually kind of like that. This is what? Medium armor? No poison, no disease. This actually, even though it takes down his plus 45% initiative. Plus 15% initiative. Why does this give so much more initiative? And in turn-based mode, initiative is used to determine who will act first of the turn. Characters with lower initiative values will act before other characters. Oh, go. And will complete spells faster. Right. Okay, so this brings you down significantly in the initiative. But it gives you 3 sunbeams you could use. And I kind of like that. But no, we're going to leave it alone. We're going to leave it alone. Great voice. Hey, thanks, Moonlight. What do you mean again, Jeff? Okay, we're all down here. So yeah. Oh, right, he was released before,
They shall
wasn't
see
he?
nothing while I see much.
He was released before, and now they're doing it again. Why? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, you know what? I forgot. I got the Warden's Lodge unlocked now, which should mean that I can do bounties, right? A sparrow's nest is tucked between the 2 angled slats. Okay, so this is not a house we can enter. No problem.
Keeping an eye out.
Damn, that's a lot of them. Okay.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Elder line, regular line. Probably greater chance that we'll be able to turn you. So, yep. Let's give you that. And then chill on that. And then this. I prefer to do bounties once I got Cadnua fully rebuilt. Between picking up those heads and delivering them, that's a lot of stronghold turns. Oh, interesting.
Hi?
A lot of lines are going to be able to go soon. Let's assume that they're going to concentrate a lot on you. How close can I get? Oh, okay, yeah, we could basically get where we want it. Well, this is going to be a waste. Wow, he's getting really, really destroyed. Now that I'm looking at it. What does this do again? Paralyzed 1, stuck for everybody else. Not a bad thought, but here, let's go over here, and then 49% for all. Sure.
I wish you no harm.
Okay, now that's 30. Very nice. Yeah, that was worthless, but okay. Now you, though, are going to have a field day with this. 60%. How'd that go for him? Somebody got hit for 68. I like it. This is where her advance would shine. Why you say that? Because of his druid spells that stun everybody. Pretty much over half the talent go through a revolving door there. That's the way it is now in WWE? Wow. That's unfortunate. Let's see. What's the vol? Yeah, that's what I thought. This is the one, less melee accuracy. Seems like it's perfect for this particular run, so let's do it. And Eder is definitely going to go ahead and get himself some more health. And then let's go ahead and knock you down if I can. There we go. Beautiful. And then Grieving Mother. You know, I was going to do the Ray, but that is going to hit so many people I kind of can't resist. Now, Aloth, there's not a whole lot he can do here, but he could do this. 68, 70. Yeah, let's put it on you because
Be on scene.
Leonard is probably about to do something wild. Ooh. Crazy. And then he's just gonna... Wow. He got 4 crits out of that. Damn, just obliterated a lot of them. And so wait, how does that work? So he just got a kill. So he should be able to attack again. But he's not able to attack again. Why is that? How is this working? And I just pressed end. That isn't working either. So hold on, let's press end. What is the problem?
Yes.
Wait, yes. Oh, okay. That was weird. And now it's letting me. And now it's letting me attack again.
Yes.
Whoops. That's weird. So it's like I got to be careful about making sure I somehow keep doing that. I take my turn.
What is it?
Okay, and now I got another turn again. So it is working, but I got to figure out how exactly it's supposed to activate. Okay. It's there. It's there though. And so that's crazy powerful. He was just able to attack. He was just able to go like three times straight. And that's why I have 9 dexterity. So I just got to make sure I'm conscious of when he gets a kill and making sure that I take his extra hit. Waves are roughly chiseled in the stone. They grasp at Andra's beloved moon like curling fingers. What did I just pick up? Hearth Harvest, plus 5 deflection, plus 25% burn damage, 3 DR bypass. Oh, you know what? I was going to give this to Kana to make his Dragon Thrash even more powerful and give him some extra defense. So I'm going to have to respect him, but I think that's going to run. I'm going to go. Let me start on Andra. I'd rather deal with Magra's or Wodika's attitudes. I've never been able to like properly revive Abaddon in this game during White March. I'm definitely going to try to go for it this time so that he realizes Andra screwed him over so badly. Ooh.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Indeed. Let's put you on lockdown. And that worked. And is that full? Yeah, that's full only. Let's yeah, let's do that.
Aspect worth and wrath.
You.
Shed no blood.
Hey.
Actually, I don't need to do that. Thick as can if you play through it. It's altering his memory. That takes effort. Interesting. Nice.
What? Here's a lesson to be taught.
Ooh. She did not appreciate
Nice
that.
and quiet.
Because you have to convince the eyeless that he doesn't want to remember. Ah, that was the difficulty of it. Okay. Okay. Ah, there she goes. I was beginning to wonder, like, yo, where is she at? Y'all said she was here.
Hush, Itumok. We'll just wait a little longer.
North to Kadnua, west of Defiance Bay. A dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bear figurine between her feet. A large, white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itumok. It's not him.
Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Your friend is supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Try something. What exactly are you talking about?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
How long have you been looking for Persok? Her painted brows lower, and her compact muscular frame sags for just an instant. 5 years. Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember? Who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
Then it must be an important duty.
So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions.
She looks at the Adra figurine in the dirt. How does that statuette figure into it? She dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small, flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished Adra is worn to a dull mat along its arched back and ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation. Not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright. For a few hours. But most of the time, it looks just like this.
What will you do now?
I can tell you what I won't do again. Rely on miracle peddlers. It was some so-called watcher who sent me to this crossroads in the middle of nowhere in the first place. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the Wolf's Lair and the twining trees.
What's the Wolf's Lair? Defiance Bay, locals call the current Duke Wolfgren. Sounds like he'd be fun to drink with. Is Twining Trees a real place? He meant Twin Elms. I haven't been there yet, but I hear they have some especially memorable trees. Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
May I see the figurine?
Why?
Take care, Travis. Have a good night. I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
You've got nothing to lose by letting me try.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
She hands you the figurine, her chapped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine it, wary but curious. You raise the Audra bear, turning it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff, overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beets amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below. Sniff the breeze. Breathing deeply, you smell salt in the air. Wherever you're standing, wherever Persak is standing, must be near the ocean, not a lake. Examine the roads nearby. Deep ruts score the hard-packed dirt. There are marks of wagons, numerous and heavy laden. A large city is close. I see a vision of cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? Your question is greeted with shrugs and silence. Return the figurine. I've got it. He's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I told you, I'm a watcher. She blinks at you a few times, calculating. If you'd seen the way he stares at dead things, you know he's serious.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I've got other business in the area, and we can look for Persak on the way. Kind of don't want to let any of my people go, but... yeah, I guess I'll let Kana go for now. It's fine. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. Let's make sure you're in the right spot. Yeah, come on back here. In fact, to be honest with you, we should have you up here because for right now, we want you to get hit. Because the more crit hits you take, the better. Sagani sounds like a detective in a black and white detective movie.
Laying low.
I was just never all that big a fan of her, to be honest with you. Her personal quest is cool. It's not bad, but she's not my cup of tea. I wasn't really sorry that she wasn't in the next game. We're good. Yeah, okay. Oh. I do not remember ranger mechanics at all in this game, now that I think about it. Ooh, she's starting out with 30. Look at her. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I knew that. Okay. I don't know why that threw me off. Yeah, let's do that.
Harm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Hi?
Let's have it out!
Ready, Watcher.
What you got going on? Oh, you can mark your prey for 6 turns. That's pretty nice. And then take down, primary attack, and attempt to, yeah, knock it prone. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. Oh.
Set on.
Ooh, that's interesting. Wait, I thought, doesn't take down use her pet? Seems weird that the pet would be all the way back here, but okay.
Hey.
Yeah, is this... where's her... oh, yeah, okay. Her pet's all the way back there. That was part of the problem.
Hey.
There. Yeah, here we go.
Leave it to me.
It seems you don't like pillars, dwarves, man. First the boring guy in the foul, no, Sagani.
What is it?
It's not dwarves that are a problem. I love Varric. Crap. This is the last one, so yeah, we need to rest after this then. I can't. Damn. All you can do is a regular attack. Ooh. 40. He did. That was 44 damage. Wow. That was actually kind of nice. There we go.
What?
Much better.
Here's a lesson to be taught.
Here. She'll come around here. And then there. And there. Hit you for 30 crush. I like that.
Let's have it out!
I'm here.
And then... And
Got an
then
arrow
that.
for this one.
Ooh, 116 damage. Very nice.
Keeping
All
an
right.
eye out.
Did I already search around this area? I think so. Okay. Like your kind. The ones for Dragon Age are cool. Finally got the ogre from the Deer Force Crossing. Oh, nice. Why? Because a total sum of -6 for siege, but and +6 security to stats. Because they're saying that it lowers your prestige to be associated with ogres because ogres don't have a good relationship with humans. -6 to Stronghold events. I don't know what that means. Realize that he's a weapon +12 on security rolls. Crazy. I didn't even realize that. Wine dregs swirl around the bottom of the clay jar. Beautiful. What am I missing? I thought... quest. The long hunt. Travel to the cliffs. When I felt as though I stand at top cliffs overlooking the water. Whoever is must be here. I thought they're saying it's here in this area though. Deep ruts of the road suggest heavy wagon traffic. Place can't be far from the big city. Maybe it's not supposed to be in this specific area. Huh. Let's see. Can't be far from the big city, so I guess maybe go to Searing Falls. That's interesting. You know what? I want to know because I want to get rid of her ASAP. Sagani, Pillars. Where is your quest? The Long Hunt. I should have just looked up the Long Hunt. Here we go. Where is your place so I can drop you off? Okay, find her in the wood inn. Your character sees a vision. It must be in the party. Travel to Searing Falls. That's what I thought. Click on the compass. And then next is Pearlwood Bluff. Pearlwood Bluff, I think, is not available to Act 3, right? These are now... I think... where is it? Okay, I don't see it anywhere, so... We'll assume we're good on that, and we'll just go to Searing Falls. Came on Urumak. One time I either lost him or he died and didn't notice. Really? The cutscenes had Sagani speaking to a blank space? Well, that's interesting. That is very... Ooh. This is not good. That's not good at all. Because most of... Are they fighting each other? No. No, they're definitely fighting me. A lot of my damage is based around fire, so fighting fire guys is not really the best. Here we go.
Thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Come in. What's wrong?
Hey.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hi?
Aspect worth and wrath!
Got an arrow for this one.
There we go. For some reason, the button got hit on my stream deck to mute it. My bad, you all. I apologize. Stream. Okay. Better. My bad. My bad. Yeah, let's do it the flame blight. So that's you. There's another, right? One Drake. Actually, I don't feel the need. We'll wait on doing that. Wonder why I was only here battle music. Yeah, Pseudo, that was my fault. It was definitely my fault. Wow, look at all those Drakes. And there. You can come over here, sure. Okay, 5 grays. That's interesting. Now he could go. He doesn't have any firebrands, but that doesn't matter because I wouldn't want to use firebrand anyway. So we'll just go with this the old-fashioned way, much to my dismay, honestly. We were joking around. All good. Now you all. Definitely. Yep, all of you. Why do you have to get that close? That's very odd. I don't think he should have had to get that close, but okay. Don't. Beautiful. Sagani, okay, barely injured. That spirit thing is barely injured. You're barely injured. Yeah, nobody's really injured around here. Even the small flame spirit. Grieving Mother. I want you up to 30.
I shall end this.
I just
That's not very helpful.
I just determined that. Okay, so the freeze is doing some decent damage, at least against the flame blights. Not so much on the drakes, but there's only so much you can ask for. You all are susceptible to confuse, so let's get it going. Oh, Leonard got hit with a crit hit. Excellent. Okay. So let's do that. Oh, crap. Okay. Can't do that.
Kill them all.
What in the hell? Why do you have to go all the way around like that?
As you wish.
He did a crit on one, but none of them for crazy damage. It is what it is.
Find your aim.
Like Pillar's music, but it does get repetitive. Yeah, I can see that. It's not a crazy large repertoire. I think it's a little better in Deadfire though, because of course he adds some more tracks. Let's see. Yeah, let's increase our... Oh, the problem is this would also help those guys, and I don't want to do that. So he'll actually back up a little bit and just chill. And both of these are young drakes. Oh, so we've got regular drakes, and then we've got young drakes.
Let's burn this
That's
away.
interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What did he do? Durance killed him, but how? Why is it not showing me? It's not showing me the hit that he did. That kind of sucks. Okay, fine. Have to let that go, I guess. And then you, I think you should probably head back because you're about to die, and I assume they've got the bonded grief thing in here. Yeah, you. Okay. Damn. And same deal. Oh, here we go. She, Grieving Mother. What in the hell? Why does it triggering all that? And why is it enough to kill the young drakes? I guess maybe the young drakes have an extremely low amount of health. Da-da-da-da. Oh, and all of a sudden she's got 100 focus. Why? Off of one bow hit. There has to be an error of some sort. All right. Drake. You, I guess we'll make you an enemy, except I missed you. Come on, man. Thank you. Beautiful.
Yes.
All right, now,
Bring them down.
there we go. 16 Pierce. We'll take it. Nothing much you could do for right now.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
And yeah, she could do something crazy right now. Let's do soul ignition. There we go. Crits the Drake. Crits the Drake, but does 260 burn over 4 turns. Okay.
I'm here.
Doom, doom,
After an equal.
and then, what does this do? Damage reduction stolen. That's probably a good idea as well. Why not? Oh, can only do that to an enemy though? Makes sense. That's not gonna work against them either. This isn't gonna work against them. Okay, so he is injured now. There we go. Nice. That healing is gonna come in handy
Your thoughts must
When
flow
is-
deeply indeed.
when he's dealing with an especially annoying enemy. Grazes Drake, 99 burn. Okay, you're running around. Badly injured. All right, at least progress is being made.
I shall deal with this one.
It'd be easier, honestly, if you were an enemy. But
I shall end this.
oh wait, is that a young? There's a young Drake standing around here. Son of a! I did not realize that. All right, that's annoying. Feel the same about Wrath, same set of battle pieces, and they are the same both games? Nah, I love the music in Wrath. I feel like Wrath has a really good variety because all the mythic paths have different music. So you could hear one theme song a bunch of times in one playthrough, and then in the next playthrough, it's a whole list of different tracks. Come on, dude. Anytime now. I might have to restart and do this in real time. Dude, come on, man. Resolve it. Really? Oh, you've only done the one? Yeah, each mythic path has its own unique theme. You can actually do a search on my channel. I did a video where I reacted to all of the different mythic themes.
What is it?
I ranked them based on the ones that I like the best. Seriously? Are they all that work and is stuck? That's kind of annoying. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, I really enjoyed making that video, Dapper. Had a lot of fun with it. Seriously, I would hate to have to restart this battle. Y'all are not going to resolve this at all?
How may I help?
Okay. Damn. That's annoying. And then it's also annoying because these guys don't care about fire, and fire is what I specialize in. Okay, let's go in this direction. Let's do that. Have to turn off turn-based. When I watched your Kingmaker stream, it had the same battle music as my game as Angel in Wrath as an angel. Yeah, so if you had seen it as like pretty much any other mythic path, all of the mythic themes are like significantly different. So you would definitely consistently hear. So it's one theme, but your mythic theme comes up so often during your playthrough that basically the theme that you have is going to seriously affect how much, what kind of music you hear on a regular basis.
While I see.
All right. You do that first.
Hey.
You do that first. You do that first. You do that first.
Ready, Watcher.
You do that first, and you that. I didn't figure out what I was gonna do with you. We'll do that. Actually, you know what? You could do this. What just happened? And now it crashed. Okay. I'm going to take that as a signal that the game's had enough for me and that it's time to just let it go, because that was annoying and I could already tell that is going to be a brutal fight. So we'll try it again next time. Hopefully turn-based mode works and we are able to move forward. Anyway, so this is my what? 6, maybe 7 stream, 4 hours a pop, so that's 36 hours. 36 hours, 2 crashes, not bad. Not bad. It's not crazy as of yet, and I'm still having an absolutely great time. So hope all of you have been enjoying the streams as well. I do plan to be back on tomorrow evening, so hopefully I will see you all there. Take care. Have a good night. Yep, take care, cowboy. Have a good night, Jeff. Yep, my pleasure, then, Spirit. It's a sign for him above. Absolutely. Take care, Bobby. Have a good one, Dapper. You all have a good night. Yep, take care, Saad. Appreciate you all. Have a good night. As expected, work got busy around midnight. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, CJ. Hope the most of your night is smooth, though. Take care, man.